gonna talk about a movie that we just saw recently with a couple friends. We're gonna have a chat about Venom 2.
Yes.
Now, I went into
I'm
that.
gonna give my.
Yeah, you go first.
Go first. You go.
All right, no worries. Um, I went into that movie not expecting much, to be honest. The first one, well, yeah, it was enjoyable. Wasn't anything really special. Like, it didn't have any
Yeah.
twists or turns that I wasn't expecting. And I mean, no one actually thought Venom was gonna die. He's too much of a marketable character.
Yeah.
So
There wasn't that many stakes in the movie.
no, 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 you're right. There wasn't. But
Um.
yeah, go.
Yeah.
But no, Venom
I had some problems with the actual characters themselves.
in Venom 2. Yeah.
Yeah. In the comics, I think Cletus Cassidy and Carnage are actually meant to have a symbiotic relationship and not fight
Yeah,
within
because
themselves.
they're both sadistic. Yeah, they both have very violent personalities.
Yeah, and that's what makes them so overpowered.
Yeah.
Is that they think as one.
Mm, mm.
It was not like that in this movie. It
No.
was like the downfall of the character.
Yeah, I found that cheap.
Um, yeah.
Just like,
Same with Venom too, actually,
yeah, kind of like a Deus Ex Machina.
because that was the second act.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, most jokes didn't hit. I felt like.
Yeah, I mean the humor. Okay, don't get me wrong. It was.
I guess humor's subjective.
Yeah.
But it's like for a 10-year-old.
Yeah, I won't lie to you. It wasn't as bad as a Melissa McCarthy movie, but it wasn't great.
True.
It wasn't great. It wasn't Guardians of the Galaxy. Let me say that.
Yeah. Another thing I noticed is that Tom Hardy can only do two voices.
The high pitch.
Bane
Yeah.
and Tom Hardy.
Yeah. Can you
Venom sounded like Bane in this movie.
can you just imagine Venom bonds with Bane, and they fight Spider-Man and Batman in like some crossover event.
Yeah, it was exactly like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, design-wise though, Carnage looked awesome.
Carnage did
He
look
looked
cool.
good. He looked good.
Another one of my problems with the movie is that there was only one fight scene,
Mm. Yeah, 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 yeah.
which was at the end,
Mm.
and that was fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, I'd agree with that.
It was such an underwhelming fight.
Yeah. Another.
Like,
Yeah.
w-
Yeah. No.
Woody Harrelson, he's good. Yeah.
But he couldn't carry the movie. He couldn't.
No, he could.
Yeah, like.
Like it has a good cast, but
Okay, I always felt that Tom Hardy was miscast as a character. Like, the guy's in his 40s. He should.
yeah, he seems too nice.
He shouldn't.
He seems way too nice.
Yeah, yeah, that. But he's in his 40s. He shouldn't be playing like some 20-year-old slob who lives on his own and is trying to figure out his life. He shouldn't be playing someone like
True.
that. Tom Hardy is a brilliant actor, don't
Tom Hardy's like, yeah,
Yeah,
he's like 48, isn't he?
I thought he was 44. Ah, something like that. He's 40s and
Something
40s.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
But I'd like to take a minute to talk about the post-credit scene.
Okay.
I always go by the motto that a post-credit scene will never change my opinion of the movie, and it stands true in this movie. But
Yeah.
the way they did it, I mean, yeah, it was kind of funny when the guy walked in on his room and just said, "Excuse me, what are you doing in my room?" But I'm willing to bet that the next Venom movie, or crossover movie, will be even worse than this one. There's no soul in it anymore. There's no soul in Spider.
Yeah, I liked Venom 1.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Like, I'm a big fan of Venom 1.
I mean, yeah, I understand the critics' problem with it. Like, it had a lot of shortcomings, but
yeah, both of these movies have the exact same plot.
yeah, like another symbiote who is related to Venom turns up.
And then
Has to kill
they
Venom.
both end in the exact same way.
Yeah, with some external force
Yeah.
ending the symbiote. I mean, yeah, sure, Venom ate Carnage, but he
And-
couldn't have done it on his own.
Yeah, that was dumb as well.
Yeah.
In the comics, Carnage is a recurring villain, like a
Mm,
lot.
mm. He's like Venom's Joker, if you will.
Yeah, Venom's Joker.
Yeah.
Um, so then the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes is 84%, which is I
Really?
think is way too
No,
high.
that's too high.
Yeah,
I'm thinking at the highest we give
I
it a
think maybe
70. Yeah, at
70.
the highest 70.
Yeah.
At the lowest, I
Now you,
probably 45 at the lowest.
yeah.
Although personally, I put
No, Captain Marvel's 45.
yeah, okay, it wasn't as bad as Captain Marvel.
Okay, so the critic score,
Yeah.
that's 58%.
Yeah, actually, it sounds like a good enough score. It sounds like a reasonable enough score.
Yeah. And then I'm going to read the critics' consensus.
Alright.
A sequel aimed squarely at fans of the original's old couple chemistry. Venom, Let There Be Carnage eagerly embraces the franchise's sillier side. I agree with that, except for the fact that the critics keep on painting it as a romance.
Yeah. Is that
That's kind of
what?
fucking weird.
What score did that review give?
Sorry?
What score did that review give?
No, that's just the overall score for the movie.
Yeah.
Like all of them gave together, like Rotten Tomatoes
Yeah.
put together.
Is that a rotten
And
review or a fresh
uh,
review?
it's rotten, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's 58%.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go.
Another. I don't know. Hey, there's a lot of things wrong with the movie, but yeah, I think we've pretty much summed it all up nicely.
Yep. So this movie made 210 million domestically in the US.
What was its budget?
I'll give that a quick look up. Venom 2 budget 110.
How much did it make?
Double that in the US.
Oh, okay. Alright, domestic. That's not bad. That's not too terrible.
Yeah. So this was the shortest ever Marvel movie.
How long was it? It didn't feel long.
It's 1 hour and 26 minutes.
Ooh. Yeah, that is pretty short.
That is pretty
That
short.
is really short.
Yeah, it's people didn't really like it. It's an average movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's very mid.